joined by Gavin Geldenays from Cellular City, and we like to just catch up with what's happening in the mobile world, all things tech and all things gadgets, which there are plenty of. Samsung, of course, the big news out, they've launched their much anticipated Note 9, Gavin, and it's been rave reviews, because what have they done from the Note 8? Well, they've just taken a couple of basic features and made them better.
100% right. So from what they've done is, first off, they've improved the display, now with a 6.4-inch infinity display, their biggest display ever. And they've also improved the memory on board. They've upgraded it to a 128 gig, and it's upgradable, expandable to a 1 terabyte, believe it or not.
Yeah.
They're going to be launching the 512 version.
It's a serious amount of storage. I mean, if you're still walking around with storage like 512 on a mobile device, you seriously have to buy yourself some storage and use other means to back your things up, because that's a lot of storage for a mobile device.
100%. So gone are the days when you need a portable hard drive. Your phone is now your portable hard drive. What they've also done is they've also improved the processor. Now with the new cutting edge built-in artificial intelligence, gaming experience will be far better on the device. What they've also done is they've improved the battery. Of course, everyone needs battery these days.
2 days battery life now.
Well, it's up to 2 days, but you know, I think heavy users maybe just get past the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, the battery, 4,000 milliamp battery, an improvement from the last battery. And what they've also done is they've launched it in 4 colors. The colors we have are the all new metallic copper, which I think is brilliant.
And remember that this isn't to look, I mean, South Africa are very lucky. The US only got 2 colors. If you're in the US, you only got the choice of blue or black. The end. They didn't get metallic copper in the US, believe it or not.
They've probably got lavender purple, which
lavender
came to South Africa.
Yeah.
And the other 2 colors are the ocean blue and midnight black.
Nice, very cool. Ocean blue is a really cool color, and the reason why Samsung are using that color specifically around their ad campaign is because the stylus associated with that is totally funky. They've kind of made it look like one of those highlight markers that's like a bright green, the stylus, and it just kind of pops and stands out.
100%. So on the stylus, I'm glad you mentioned that. It's now a Bluetooth S Pen. They call their stylus S Pen. Improved functionality vastly from the Note 8. What they've now done is that you can have control over your camera, over your presentations, all from your S Pen.
Nice. And the phone feels good. We've got one in the flesh with us. It feels like a really good solid product. It's something we've come to expect from Samsung. You're using the S9 and you're kind of accustomed to the camera quality. It's exactly the same camera as the S9 Plus. Dual camera, and of course I'm talking about the Note 9. Some of the other features, and like I said, what Samsung have used, and this is really cool, and I wish that a lot of other handset providers, etc., had used the same mentality. They've asked the clients what do they want, and the clients have said, well, listen, we love what you're doing, just make it better. And that's all they've done. They've taken stuff that already exists. They haven't reinvented the phone or reinvented the wheel. They've taken existing features on their product and products that really work, and they've just enhanced them in the Note 9. So well done, Samsung. Let's talk about headphones. The headphone market has absolutely exploded over the past couple of months. A lot of people moving away. And by the way, on that note as well, just to let you know that, and something we didn't chat about, just to wrap up our conversation, is there's a jack, which is something that you don't really see anymore on the Note 9. Which is quite nice of Samsung to have kept the jack there for headphones. But we were talking about headphones. We're moving away now from the jack system to Bluetooth connectivity. AirPods were released from Apple a year ago. As far as I'm concerned, one of the best inventions to leave the Apple stable. But there's so many people that have jumped on the bandwagon now.
100% right. So this is a brand called Enod, all the way from the East, as most Bluetooth units are from the East.
Enod, how long have they been around for?
Enod's been around for about 5 years. This brand is brought in through a distributor, and we are one of the official resellers for the brand. These are the mini rings, as they're known. It's true wireless earphones, very similar to your Apple AirPods,
right?
Except at a third of the price.
Jeez.
It takes roughly about 2 hours to charge up the unit, and basically, very simple. You pop your earbuds inside the unit, and you charge it off a micro USB charger.
Wow. In terms of battery life,
standby, you're looking at about 3 hours of constant play.
Sure.
And this little unit, the actual charging block, has its own power supply, so it actually gives the unit, gives the earpods a charge.
Jeez, incredible. A retail price?
Looking at about $7.99.
Sure, that's not bad. All things considered, you mentioned the earpods is a great example. I love mine. They're totally mobile. They really work well. Battery life on them is outstanding. It really is world class. Audio quality,
brilliant,
top notch,
phenomenal for what you're paying. It's great, superb quality. The nice thing about these earbuds is the fact that it's waterproof, water dust resistant. So brilliant for the gym.
Let's talk quickly about networks in South Africa. A lot of people, again, we get to the time of year when people start going, well, it's change of seasons around the country. Will that be the case for data costs? A lot of people have got these amazing prices, and rather items like these latest phones to use. Where do we stand currently with networks in terms of being that competitive edge on having giving people access to data?
Yeah, right. At the moment, that is a very, very competitive space in the mobile industry. You've always obviously got Cell C going out with their sort of massive above the line campaigns.
Yeah.
We're going to bring data down, we're going to bring the cost down. We want to have data accessible to everyone, make it accessible to everyone.
Sure.
Then you've got obviously Telkom coming to the party. They've got their whole campaign is data has fallen, unlimited voice, unlimited data. The problem you have is, Ryan, is that you can give away as much data as you want at a great price. The networks only have a certain capacity.
Sure.
And at some stage the networks will become sort of overcapacitated,
yeah,
and that becomes a bit of an issue. So I believe there's a reason why you pay a certain price for data is to get the great quality.
Sure. Okay, well there we go. If you're paying a premium for your data, it's probably you're not interfering with anybody else, you're not congesting the network. Just in closing in this episode, I want to talk about the fact that, and we move away from this technology onto a gadget that I love. It's just literally launched. It's going to be the hottest product for summer in South Africa. If you're a drone freak, DJI, the global leaders in drone technology, have recently released, and when I say recently, it is smoking hot, 2 brand new DJI drones. We were waiting as droneaholics. I've just made that word up, a droneaholic. Somebody loves drones.
Brilliant.
PTN, trademarked, droneaholic. DJI just launched the much anticipated Mavic 2. It comes in 2 various forms. There's the Pro and there's the Zoom. The Pro has a Hasselblad camera on it now. It's capable of taking the most amazing pictures. They've just, DJI again, have enhanced what their clients expect from the DJI. They've taken it to the next level. Active Track 2.0. There's so many advanced features that make this the go-to drone. I was watching Casey Neistat's, he literally had his hands on it yesterday, and he was talking about the 2 various models that are available. The Zoom 2 is the one I'm going to go for. Zoom, obviously, it's got now massive zooming capabilities on the fly with 1080p connectivity between the device and up to an 8-kilometer range at a 31-minute battery life. That is it basically in a nutshell. It is incredible. We can expect it to ship. It's shipping in the States already. Expect it in South Africa early September. So can't wait for DJI's Mavic 2 in both the Zoom and the Pro form. So there we go. Drone heads, we'll have one of those to play with coming up soon. We'll have them have it in our little podcast, so we can chat a little bit about that Mavic and all the new Mavic 2. Also, we'll have some new news out of the Apple stable close towards the next time we chat. We'll have something in the hands in terms of more gadgets to play with. And like I said, the biggest breaking news in the cellular scene in South Africa is the launch of the all-new Samsung Note 9.